Okay, greetings, salutations, good day, and hi, guys and gals. Excuse me. Alright. So, this is it. This is the penultimate round of the 2025 Stars Touring Car Championship, taking place at Autódromo José Carlos Pace. I don't even know if I pronounced that right, but there's an easier name that this circuit is more well known as Interlagos circuit. That's right. Welcome to Sao Paulo. All right, so I'm gonna close this up and get to the points up for this championship. Now, Izuru has himself a 43-point lead, 204 points. He has a decent chance of winning the championship title today if results are in his favor, but we will see what happens here. Miyabi 161, Astel 153, Leon 150, Robu 132. That's your top 5. And I was supposed to also receive the team table files for this one. I had got the team table files for Formula Holo, but not STCC. So again, we're dealing with scuff. But anyway, Gen 2/Gen 3, 623.
Yeah, scuff up was entirely my fault this time, I'm afraid to admit.
Yeah, you're good, Chrono. You're good. Chrono's again with me in commentary for today. Tempest 564, Gen 1475, Armus 355, Uproar 243. Alright, this track runs counterclockwise, 4.309 kilometers, 2.677 miles long. Let's have a look at the track preview. Should there be anyone who wants to come in?
Yeah, let me just reset the connection, okay? I'll be back.
Take your time. I'll do track preview in the meantime. Alright, first off you go into Senna S, turns 1 and 2. That's a difficult section. It's a speed trap in F1. Turn 3 is Curva do Sol. Into a straight ahead section, the Vetta Oposta. Watch out for this tricky section, turns 4 and 5. Descida do Lago.
Double left-hander.
Yes. Turns 6 and 7. Peradura and Gravador Lara Hinha. I definitely butchered the name of that one. Then turn 8, and then turn 9. Pinhelinho. To a very tight turn 10. Pico de Pato. Right here, turn 10. To a left-hander, turn 11, Mergulio. Into 12, Jun Sao. And a slight turn 13. A sprint to the finish, turn 14, the Subida dos Borges. And last turn 15, Arquibancadas. And you're home free. So this race is going to be 14 laps long. Gamoa, okay. And we are especially going to see where Izuru will place at the start of this race, and maybe starting mid-pack, but we'll see what Assetto Corsa rolls. Grid us. he has improved a bit. He will start off in the third row in 6th for this 14-lap race. Chrono, are you able to see the list of drivers?
Barely. So, Rio takes pole. Alter makes a comeback, but at this point it's pretty much too late in second. Gold Bullet third. Battle fourth. Oh my god, it's flaring. My screen is flaring up.
Right. So, Flayon,
can you take cover?
Yeah, I'll look into this. We have Flayon 5th. Flayon starting 5th. Izuru starting 6th. Xian. We all miss Xian, ladies and gentlemen. We all miss Xian.
Yeah.
And Mume and Gura.
Garlic.
So, yeah. Kageyama Xian. Starting off 7th. Shinri 8th. And then Crimson.
Oh my god.
Crimson Ruse 9.
Oh my god, your connection's going bad. Video's going bad.
I mean, it's looking fine at my end. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna send you this on DM. Okay.
Okay, that's a lot better.
Haran, Oka, Rika, and then continue from there.
Then Fuma, Roberu, Astel, Tema, Gerard, Biabi, Uyu, Octavio, Haka, and Axel completing the grid.
Need to write down the last few names, and then we'll be set to go.
Come on now. I wanted to be able to see shit with this kind of quality. Come on.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Maybe the connection issues are at your end. Hopefully it'll hold up, though. Yeah. Seeing for axolotl drivers in the top 10. We'll just see how they fare. All right, the penultimate round, round 11 of 12, here at Interlagos in Sao Paulo. Ready to go, Chrono?
Yeah, I just hope this video clears up in time.
Yes, let's hope so. All right, here we go. All right, Rio at pole, Altair starting alongside. Here we go with the 6 red lights. And we will be racing now here in Sao Paulo. STCC round 11.
Ah, it's delaying. I might have to disconnect.
Yeah, take your time. May have to stop virtual camera for a bit, if possible. Okay, where is Izuru at the moment? Currently 6th. There's a battle going on here, maybe? No, they're probably fine to race single file.
Keeping it clean at the moment, unlike my video quality.
Yeah, well, it is a feeder series race. Hopefully the issues will be resolved for tomorrow morning's FH races here in Interlagos and in Las Vegas. First, we're seeing how it is for these HOLOSTARS members, as we will complete the first of 14 laps with Menase Rio holding on to a lead of at least 1.1 seconds. and do I have fastest lap on? I don't have it on OBS. But 146.869 is the lap set. We're just seeing a bit of a battle here between Olga and Aruan.
Big boys, HOLOSTARS, literally.
Indeed, yep. Aruan wants to improve another spot, maybe, but a bit too far behind Crimson still to make an effect.
Another big guy from the ENs this time.
Ina X Leon against Gabus Battle.
It's the internet. I hate the internet.
Yeah, I understand the situation. The internet, I've heard the internet may tend to be quite spotty in the Southeast Asian region and in Oceania.
Not as much as in Oceania. I have first-hand accounts myself.
138.927 for Manase Rio. As we continue to keep an eye on Kanade Izuru, the points leader. Still holding on to
formally dethrone Shinri.
I think Shinri is already out of championship contention anyway.
Yeah, but he's looking to formally end his reign.
Yeah. Alright, so 6th place points is 18. Speaking of Shinri, yeah, just getting the racing done here. I'm really eager to go racing under the lights in Las Vegas. Doing a new track layout. I just hope to not run into issues on the new Las Vegas layout. This Interlagos layout is the same that I've been using in previous years in 23 and 24 for FH. Well, Gasp, Shock, Rio has a better fastest lap.
He's holding that candle aloft. Aloft and bright.
Most certainly, but he is not one of the drivers in contention for the championship. Let's see how others are doing. Miyabi is outside of the top 15. Astel is barely there. But 51 points behind Izuru. Leon, though, let's see, he is 54 behind and one step ahead of Izuru. So 5 and 6. So fifth is 21 points. Fifth place finishes 21 points. Sixth is only 18. So not much of a dent to Izu's score, maybe. Robu is... Nah, that's a bit low. Altair now with the fastest lap. 138 0.018 as we come into lap 5. Crimson 77 behind, currently 8th, which would award 12 points.
Looking to make it 7.
Yes, he does go up to 7 at the expense of Shien. And Tema is outside of the points.
The video's kind of clearing up. Thankfully.
That's good. That's good.
Alright, it's now reflecting what should be your quality in your end. On your end. Yeah, only took like the whole intro sequence in 5 laps.
Yeah, Alter's only 85 points behind Izuru, which is barely enough to have him out of championship contention. But will it? Yeah, will the situation close down? Yeah, if this position holds, will it be enough to close down the championship for Izuru? Maybe.
One thing's for sure.
Yeah.
One thing's for sure. It's too late the hero for Altair.
Most definitely, yeah.
On to more neutral observations. The top 3 currently are all from different gens.
Yes, that's rather intriguing. Yeah, Uproar.
And from the more recent gens too, of all things.
Uproar, Tempest.
We have an Uproar, we have a Tempest, and an Armis.
Yep, that's right.
Lap 6, almost there to official distance.
Izuru still driving fine in 6th.
With that car that mimics his big ass jacket.
Alright, I forgot to open up the points files. Just to make sure I have them. Okay. Good.
Olga still battling the other big guy of HOLOSTARS, Aruran. Blasting through the main straights into turn 1. Downhill turn 1. Still too far to make a move. It's looking more like Aruran's pursuing what's ahead instead of Olga pursuing him. Pause.
Yeah, Aruran is trying to chase after Shinri here, Joshuiji Shinri.
Yosuiji Shinri.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just wonder how people in cover came up with a name such as Aruran Desu. What are they even thinking about? And in a derivative way.
Yeah, VTuber names are quite interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, really. Like, there's the normal names, then there's the what they call the gamer tag names.
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Anyway, if you're just joining, as Manasi Rio improves to a 137.738. Sweet. I don't know why my main monitor isn't displaying the fastest lap thing. Excuse me, but it is on OBS, I've noticed.
Yeah, it did on my end.
Alright. Now, if you just join in, Izuru has a chance to win the title today, provided his lead is well over 42 points. Currently struggling against Crimson Rouge, though, who is one of the drivers in barely still in title contention. Izuru trying not to lose too much ground against Crimson.
And by the way, race is already official.
Yes.
Yeah, 4 points if it ever gets stopped. Anytime now.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been half points. But we're considering how we can dole out points for partially finished races that don't, yeah, as in they don't go the full distance.
And speaking of doling points, I
Yeah.
don't think we should be doling out points to those that either crash out or fall victim to a glitch. I know, kinda unfair, but it is what we have to do. That's what the real life racing sport does.
Yeah, Formula Holo, it is already hard enough to get into a race because there's like 66 drivers fighting for 40 spots, and only the top 35 score. But we are doing, of course, the split format for the World Championship and Challenge Series coming up. Oh, close call for Izuru. Anyway.
Still nothing doing for Rouge. And speaking of other Rouges, Fane's car is upon us.
Yeah. We are planning on starting on the 18th. That's the plan. That's the plan, to start the series on the evening of July 18th. But it's a bit of a slow work, actually, trying to get the all the liveries done. We still need to finish the last member of Alias, Phase Alias, and then we will have the second batch of Invaders, and then Euphoria, and then Kaleido, and then the third batch of Invaders.
Thankfully, Sponsors is a bit easier since I only am putting 3 each phaser.
So yeah, expect news on, I suppose, the 14th, Monday the 14th, the day after the conclusion of the Formula Holo and STCC seasons. Expect an announcement on whether we will be able to start the championship in time, the third phase car season in time, or if we may have to push back the start, maybe like a day or two, or maybe push back 1 week. Oh, hello. In the meantime, we got a bit of a battle going on. Altair with good defense.
HQ teammate as a shield.
Oh, great move by Axel to well, great move by Axel to leave a
Run interference.
gold bullet where he is. Yeah, just Axel was supposed to hinder Altair, not his teammate.
What? Hinder Altair? And there's more Tempest behind him. And Leon in the dirt for a while, which cost him a little more ground against Vettel.
Leon, Izu, and Crimson Ruse are all lumped up together in positions 5 through 7.
Trying to clear out Axel, who's not having a good day in Brazil.
Ruse being threatened by Xian. Not Xian, Xian.
Yeah, kind of easy mistake to make.
Mm-hmm.
Only one vowel separating the two. And a lot of inches.
Less than 3 laps to go. As Rio maintains his lead. Altair wanting to break his scoreless streak, most likely to do so. Altair has not scored in 4 rounds. And he's currently in second, has a chance to improve his standing. Meanwhile, oh man, look at this pack of drivers.
It's a beehive over there.
Yeah, Izuru. Oh man, dropping to 7th late in the race. Going into the grass, and he will drop another one. Just can't afford to drop so many positions if he wants to win the championship early.
He's trying to make it a little more exciting.
Yeah, 8th place is only 12. 8th place is only 12 points, and Leon is 4th, 24. Oh. Oh no, Izuru.
That's our defending champion against the incoming champion. I thought for a second there he was going for a 2-for-1 against both Xian and Shinri. But he's more prudent than that. Xian going wide. Izuru still on the hunt. Rio's candle is still burning bright in this race.
Indeed. And Shinri passes Izuru. Izuru, oh man, from 6th to maybe 10th, yeah. That is most likely gonna bring the championship down to Qatar.
To Losail. Now he's even passed by his own teammate in Aruran. I wonder what's
coming down into the final lap. Play on 137.653. Oh man, late shuffling of positions. Izuru started off 6th and just lost a whole lot of positions really late in the race. To 10th and 11th, but Play On is in 4th. Yeah, I believe it's too late to improve standing. I believe the championship will be decided next weekend on the 13th at Losail. But meanwhile, it's going to be a dominant start-to-finish performance from Pole for this Uproar member. Coming down to the finish.
Corners.
Last turn or two.
And he will be greeted home by his adoring crew and fans.
And here he is, Manase Rio. Wins in Sao Paulo. There's your winner here, Manase Rio. Winning here.
Those may be transparent, but his win is definitely solid.
Altair 2nd, Gold Bullet 3rd, Play On 4th. Waiting for the rest of the drivers to finish. And Izuru finishes 10th. It will look like we will have the championship decider set for next weekend at Losail.
I wonder what's the diagnosis on that though.
We will confirm to. We'll check to make sure. As we're waiting for Tema to finish. Tema, Miyabi, and Gerard. They will, of course, not score. But there is your winner, Manase Rio of Uproar. As we will lock in the points and consider what maybe to play for next weekend. I'm gonna lock in the points. So Rio, Altair, Gold Bullet, Play On, Gavis Betzel, and then Ruse, Xian, Shinri, Aruran, and Izuru, and then Oga, Rika, Robelu, Astel, Uma Uyu, Tema, Miyabi, Gerard, Octavio, Haka, and Axel. And Rio will get a bonus point for pole, and Machina Expleon will get a bonus point for fastest lap. So it's just only 41 points for Manase Rio. Yeah, we're just gonna see how this for the championship. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be enough to clinch here. And yeah, I doubt there'll be enough to clinch the title. Yeah, it definitely isn't. It definitely isn't. The title will be decided at Qatar next weekend. As we'll have a look at best laps of other drivers here. And course, 44 and 45 for Haka and Axel. I just need to just the top 5. So Izuru with 212 points just basically struggled toward the very end. That's just, yeah, could have won, but just no, just it was a challenge in the last few laps. Playon is 38 behind at 174.
30 points.
Yeah, 38 points.
Roughly.
And that's basically the two drivers that are in contention for the title. Either Izuru or Playon. But Playon is the only one still in contention. The rest of the top 5 as a mere formality. Miyabi 161, 51 behind. 4th is Astel, 155 or 57 behind, and 5th is Altair, 151, 61 behind.
How many points is Grand Slam again?
Maximum points scoring is 42, and a win is 40 points. 40 points for a win, and 42 maximum.
Are there points for pole here?
Yes, 1 point.
That would make 43.
A win is 40 points. A win is 40 points.
Alright.
And 1 point for pole and 1 point for fastest lap, so the maximum amount of points is 42 for each round.
Right.
Anyway, I am gonna screen cap this one, to make sure what the team table distribution is, if I could find it. Yeah, no, it's not it. I'm looking for the team table. Yeah, it's currently Tempest with the lead, 653 points. Just a small amount of points ahead of Gen 2, Gen 3, 649. 4 points separate these two for the team title. Gen 1, 497. Artemis, 401. Uproar, 284. That's correct. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong here, but that's how I reckoned the points for the team title.
Tempest back on top again.
Anyway, it's not a championship clincher this weekend for Kanade Izuru, but he still has a very, very good shot at winning it all with his 38-point lead over Leon as we head to Losail for the title decider on the 13th, but that'll come when in due time. Tomorrow, though, we will have the penultimate stream in the 2025 Formula Holo World Championship. We'll be back at Interlagos for round 17 for the Sao Paulo Holo Prix, and then for round 18 we will have our third and final race of the season in the United States for the Las Vegas Holo Prix, racing under the lights, and so many colorful lights in that Sin City. Yep, we're going gambling. Who'll hit the jackpot and who'll say, "Aw, dang it." Bruno, are you looking forward to those races?
Absolutely, and I'ma have to turn your attention to a certain spot in the thumbnail.
Oh, whoa.
Where, you may ask? Laplace's car. Tell me, who's surrounding her?
There's Mio, there's, I want to think that's Louis' car, that's, and then we have Crony's car. And then we have Nerissa's car. Are all their personas having to do with the nocturnal whatever?
No.
No?
They're all the mommy archetype in some way, shape, or form.
They're all mommies.
Oh. Absolutely into these days. So, I gave her, or rather her car, that wish.
Intriguing. Anyway, see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern for the races at Sao Paulo and Las Vegas in Formula Holo. Very close to the end of the season. Very close to determining the world champions. All right, thanks again for your commentary, Chrono. And
always a pleasure.
And thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. And Otadag.
Natsu Kurono.